Hello you lovely tubers, right, it's been far too cold to be in the garage, so my little scooter's been outside for 3 days. And it is cold out there today. I'll just put that there. Window in, safety start. Now this is the major issue with these C400Xs. So the batteries, it's a new battery, it's been fully charged, it was done 3 days ago. So we've got our key. It's dead, completely dead. Now if I get the little bits just to undo this, I'm just going to put you on stop at the moment and then we'll come back. Now this is the issue with these bikes, and it's the built-in immobilisers that are on them that drain the battery. Little Torx heads that we'll do these with. Sorry again. I just don't want to be here all day undoing these screws. So things in our way here. So there's 2 of them, one on either side here. That come out. This then just clips off. It's a bit fiddly to get it off, it's a bit tight. That comes off. Then you're left with your battery and inside here. This slides out. I've loosened that. And there's your battery. Now I'll show you this. This is an absolute nightmare, and I mean a nightmare. I'm gonna adjust this down a bit so you can see. So we have to now 10 millisockets take off the battery. Let's first of all just show you what voltage is on the battery. You can find my voltmeter and put that down somewhere. Where it should be, in its drawer. So we'll turn the voltmeter to volts. Quite simple, red to red, black to black, positive and negative. That battery is now showing 4.49 volts. So that battery is absolutely done for. So that's now got to come off and be charged. Always undo your negative first. And you're going to find to get this battery out is a nightmare. The other side that you have as well, this bike went into BMW, and they have clips there that go underneath and clip. Someone's cut them off, so normally that would go in, and it is fiddly because the first time I ever had it, I had to tweak it to get it out. For some reason it's loose when it come back in, so I know why it's loose. And I can see the mechanic in there was probably had enough of trying to get it out, because they're under a limit, but you don't know this until you get the bike home and you check it. But that's BMW's fault, and it's like this what they've done now. This is fixed, that won't come out. I thought these two screws here would remove this away to allow the battery to come out. You physically cannot get that battery out. I'll show you. And I can tell you now, it's even worse putting it back in because the cables get in the way. So there is a gap up here where you try and push the cables, but if you look at the battery now, I mean, I've got fat fingers, but if you want to, I can't get over that battery. I can't physically get hold of it and lift it. So any size of hands. Now the only way I've been able to get that battery out but same principle. I have to get the battery and try and pull it out, and it's absolutely stupid. There we go. It's the only way I can get it out. It's by using a pair of pliers or a pair of snips to get it out of that corner there. It's stupid. So we're cutting it off now. We're going to put the battery on charge, and we'll come back to you once it's charged. Right, you lovely tubers, we're back in again, and now our battery's full. Our charger, so we'll just knock her off. Knock her off at the switch. There. We're just going to take our little tripod and put it down there for you. Try not to get in the way as much. Now, just before we do, if you look what I've done, two little pieces of wire here, just to hold the positive and negative cables up out the way. And you'll see now as I'm going to put the battery back in. Now they are dead fiddly, but once you get them going, you'll feel the screw. It rises up underneath. Just go back and forth with it when you're trying to put it in. We got it? Has that got it? been a mighty blighter. Why is this one? It's always away in it. That's the alarm. This does not want to play at all. I don't know why. And the thing with it is, it's so tight in here. They're just, BMW absolutely have made a monster when they've done this. No, that isn't playing at all. Was it? Has that got it? And that may have got it. I don't think it has, to be honest. No, that's not got it. So you're being put on hold. We'll come back to it. Right, sorry about the racket. That's your second time look at it. Second time round. What was that? So 10 millet. Let's just tighten it up. About my arm being in the way. Right, so that is the battery put back in place. Now let's just loosen it up there a little bit. Take you back up a little bit. And there she is. She's back to life. What we'll just do, so she's had 3 days. I've not started. I've got a new optimizer cable to come for it to fasten on with my new Oxford optimizer, which I'm going to have to leave her plugged in. And with a bit of luck now, it's now Saturday, it's still too cold. I'm going to give her a good wash, a good clean, and then I'm going to go for a ride on Sunday morning, I think, tomorrow morning. If it's a little bit warm, it's supposed to be improving the weather, so it's just wet, not a problem with wet. Once this is done now, quick wash, we're on to all the Bergman. So all the Bergman panels, I'm going to go through and paint them all. So that's for another video. Hope you've enjoyed. They are a nightmare, to be honest. The BMW, this is a common fault. This bike's been back into BMW twice with it, and their answer is, oh well, take the immobiliser off. Well, no, it's drawing electricity from somewhere. You need to figure out what it is, what's causing it. And it's things like this on the BMW, actually. That is cheap. They're rusting over. You can see. And I love the bike, to be honest. I do love it for commuting what I want to do. But will she stay? Now this is the thing. Will I keep her? Because the last thing anybody wants when you have a bike sat in your garage is when you come to it in the morning, like I do at 6 o'clock in the morning. I don't want to be coming to it and finding my battery flat. You know, I don't want to be relying on an optimizer to keep it charged. I can understand it if it's not been working for a month, you know, or 6 weeks, it's been sat and not doing nothing, then check it. But not 2 and 3 days. Other than that, the bike is beautiful. The bike is absolutely wonderful to ride, to be honest. But that is a major no-no for me. And as you can see, getting that battery in and out of there, it's just silly. It's like I say, you can't get your hand in to lift the battery out. You have to use something like a pair of pliers on let me just show you actually on one of the older batteries. So where I get hold of the battery to pull it out, I use a pair of long nose pliers and I grab it there and I lift it out, and that's the way I get that's the way I actually get the battery out of the bike. And you shouldn't have to come to that. You should be able to lift the battery out of that section. Right, thanks for watching. Thumbs up, like, subscribe, it'd be great for me. Have a lovely Christmas as well. Been far too cold to be sat in here. All the best to you all. Thank you. Bye bye. Birchwood Biker gone.